He was the king of the glittering empire, lavish parties, billion-dollar brands, a trail of #1 hits. To the world, he was a mogul, a genius, a legend, but behind the velvet rope and the tinted limos, the truth was darker than anyone imagined, and when the masks came off, the empire began to crumble. This is the story of Damien Deluxe King and a secret empire built on silence, manipulation, and fear. In the early 90s, Damien King was just another hungry intern at a small New York record label. But there was something about him, a kind of charm, a kind of fire, and something else, hunger. He didn't just want fame, he wanted control. A few years later, he launched Blackshine Records, and what followed was an explosion. He discovered chart-topping artists, redefined fashion, built brands, and made himself a household name. His charisma was magnetic. His parties were the stuff of legend. A-listers, models, politicians, moguls. Everyone wanted in, but even then, whispers followed him. Whispers of violence, of fear, and of a side of Damien the public would never see. Because once you were in Damien's circle, there was no easy way out. December 1999, a nightclub in Midtown Manhattan. Champagne flowed, the music pounded, and then gunshots. Chaos erupted, screams, blood on the floor. Damien King and his rising star girlfriend, pop icon Cassidy Monroe, were arrested. A young rapper in Damien's crew, Shine, took the fall. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Damien walked away clean, smiling, but something didn't sit right. Later, Shine hinted he was pressured into silence, that deals had been made. Had Damien bought his freedom? Had Cassidy been silenced too? The whispers grew louder, but no one dared speak on record. Because Damien King wasn't just a man, he was an institution. And institutions protect themselves. As his fame skyrocketed, so did the body count. One of Damien's former bodyguards, Reggie Banks, died in a freak car accident after threatening to write a tell-all. The cases were closed. Ruled accidents, overdoses, coincidences. But insiders whisper about something darker. They said Damien kept files, videos, recordings, dirt that he had people followed, tap phones, that he made sure everyone in his world stayed silent. Even his closest allies were afraid, because when someone crossed Damien King, they didn't just lose their career, they could lose everything. In 2023, the silence finally cracked. Cassidy Monroe filed a lawsuit, alleging years of abuse, manipulation, surveillance, control. She described a man obsessed with power, someone who used money, fear, and influence to dominate every aspect of her life. And then others came forward. More women, more stories, each one eerily similar. Federal agents raided Damien's homes. They found documents, hard drives, private jet logs. Suddenly, the man who once walked above the law was under the world's microscope. Brands dropped him. Celebrities unfollowed him. And the empire, it began to rot from within. Court documents revealed a world few could have imagined. NDAs, shadow security teams, secret rooms. Some claimed he ran a network of blackmail, trafficking, and coercion. Others said it was a hit job, that Damien had powerful enemies. But even those who defended him couldn't explain the sheer weight of the accusations. Suddenly, every story from the past started making sense. The deaths, the vanishing staff, the stars who left his label and never spoke again. The empire he built wasn't just about music, it was about control, and it was collapsing. As of now, no criminal charges have been confirmed, but lawsuits are pending. Victims are speaking, and the truth is rising. Damien Deluxe King is no longer untouchable. He was a king of pop culture, a ruler of beats and brands. But even the brightest crowns cast the darkest shadows. This is mysterious and dark.